What's going on, everybody? Hoke here. So today we are going to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, where the bloodiest battle of the Civil War happened. We are going to be checking out the museum and the battlegrounds. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe. Now let's get on with the adventure. All right, everybody. So we're heading to Gettysburg now. It's about a 3-hour drive around that. And it's about 8 a.m. Well, we were planning on going at 8 a.m. It's about 9 a.m. now. So we're running a bit late, but we're leaving now, so we'll be there soon. I'll get you guys when we get there. Could I get the Dave's double meal with a Sprite? Thank you. We stopped at Wendy's. We're getting hungry. I got the Dave's double, and we're gonna tear this up and then get back on the road.
There you go. You sticking around for the program or leaving there?
If your name's Ethan, there you go.
Little.
Calligraphy or whatever.
Oh, this is a nice bag.
I'm glad to be there. Probably on 100 people's heads. Look at this. His little Lincoln doll. Don't know how much I'm going to be able to talk or film, but I'm going to try my hardest.
On December 1860, South Carolina seceded from the Union. 6 other states soon followed, forming a new one, the Confederate States of America. On April 12, 1861, the Confederates fired on federal troops holding Fort Sumter, South Carolina. When Lincoln called for volunteers to put down the rebellion, 4 more southern states declared their independence and joined the Confederacy. The war had begun.
First took place on water at Hampton Roads. On March 8th, the Confederate ironclad Virginia attacked the English forces. For the next several hours, Longstreet organized the assault force, moving troops and artillery. One soldier said, "No bad thing to see the end." Any satisfaction. second disruption in McClellan's campaign flared up. Leads onto the field just ahead of the division of the First Corps. Reynolds, the ranking officer on the field, makes a bold and momentous decision to force the Now, a division of AP Hill's Corps advances on Union Center along Cemetery Ridge. Around 7 p.m., part of one of Hill's brigades penetrates nearly to the crest of the ridge, but fierce Union counterattacks send the Confederates into retreat. Earlier, on the Confederate left, General Ewell heard the guns of Longstreet's attack. He reinforces the Confederate left and sends orders to the right. Both Confederate flanks are to attack at first light. General George Pickett's division and Jeb Stuart's 3 cavalry brigades have finally arrived on the field. Lee sends Stuart's cavalry east of Gettysburg to threaten the Union rear and its line advance of the Union line. His move leaves the most commanding point on the Union left flank, Little Round Top, unguarded, and Sickles makes the move without notifying Meade. Union General Gouverneur K. Warren spots the danger and immediately calls for reinforcements to occupy Little Round Top. General Meade also rushes. The fighting ends around midnight, with 20,000 casualties for the day. The two armies are locked in a death grapple. Each side believes it can win. The Confederates have come close time and again, and have taken more ground, but not the crucial high ground. The fighting will commence again at first light. And his replacement was an untested commander, Robert E. Lee. In his first major command, Lee directed the largest army in his career, some 90,000 men. On June 26th, that Phoenix Hill he struck. The 7 days battles followed, including clashes at Ames Mill, Savage's Station, and Mountain Grove. These troops pushed the foe from 140,000 men down the peninsula, away from Richmond. Leaving part of his army to watch McClellan Leading with the cavalry muscle group, the Union Army under General.
Okay, so we just got done in the museum, and we grabbed the map here, and these red lines is the tour that they suggest. So we're gonna try going to some of these major areas on the battlefield here and see if we can't check them out. So we'll see what we see. So we just got to our first destination. Not yet, actually. We're heading into it. We just got off the main road here, and this is the pull-off spot where the tour starts beginning. And we didn't get to our first destination yet, but we stopped off the side because right here is a Civil War hospital from July 5th, 1863. So it's pretty cool. Look at this fencing. This fencing is from the 1800s. That's everywhere, all over this park, all over Gettysburg, all over the entire town. It's pretty crazy. They actually made these fencing the way they did to help defend them against soldiers. It helps cover them, and it's a barricade for the soldiers that are coming this way. So this is our first stop, McPherson's Ridge, and this is where the battle began. This is where the Confederates attacked the Unions. And this is pretty crazy. It's beautiful. So here's more of the ridge here. Another part of the ridge. So here is the next stop, the Eternal Light Monument. So we're gonna go check it out here. Got some cannons on the side. Got some written here. So it's hard to see, but up there in that dish, there's actually a big flame that never goes out, which is pretty cool. This thing's pretty tall. It's got a beautiful view as well. Some more cannons. So this monument here, this Eternal Light Monument, was actually a dedication from Roosevelt for the anniversary of Gettysburg. So it's pretty cool. And like I said, it's got a flame up on top of that dish. I'll see if I can get a picture up on the screen, but it's pretty cool. It never goes out, not even on a crappy, cold, wet day like today. I was actually trying to get a picture here with one of the cannons, and look, I don't know if you could see. Let me see if I can zoom. You can see the flame on the top there that I was talking about. It's still burning. Pretty cool. I guess geese like history as well, because they are just out here in numbers. Holy crap. So this is the North Carolina Memorial here. I'm gonna take a look at this rock plaque here. We'll go check out the memorial right here. Take a walk around it. What does this say? It's kind of hard to read. pretty cool. So we just got to Little Round Top, and this is where the bloodiest part of the battle was, and it's kind of crazy. There's a lot to see, but there's a lot of people here, so I'm gonna try and get as much as I can on the video without getting in people's way and stuff, so we'll see what we can see.
When Meade comes up out of the peach orchard out there, he's going to send this man here, the statue, to the K1 up here. Warren arrives here. He's going to look out to the west, all right, and where those trees are over there in the distance. That's where John Bell Hood's Confederate Division is. 8,000 Alabamans, Texans, and Georgians. And a little bit after 4 o'clock, they start moving this way. Warren will pop it up. Down there in that valley is where the brigade is from.
Do you remember Gavin? You know what happened to him?
A lot of people, but pretty nice view, pretty cool out here. There's a tower here. Hopefully it's not packed with people and we can actually get inside. I want to see if we can get to the top of it and see if we can get a better view than this, even though this is a great view already. But let's see if it's packed. Doesn't look packed. I mean, there's not really anybody outside of it. A couple people.
Yeah, that's a New York song, whether you know it or not. Wow. New York General in the Civil War, Dan Butterfield right here. Wow. He was shot in the neck at Gettysburg, but he survived. Wow. Just like Warren was shot in the neck, but he survived. Wow. Patrick O'Rourke did not. So many bullets.
Yeah.
Wow. He died of all of 20 seconds up there. Do you remember the end?
Yeah, we went. So that is your really
Sorry. Very tight space.
Remember, you take a picture out there, it's battlefield.
That's the highest we can go up, I guess.
Don't fall down.
Thank you. So here's the Pennsylvania monument. And it's actually super cool. Look at this. It's a bit hard to see because the sun's covered behind the clouds, but it's pretty cool. It's got just tons of names. So here at the Pennsylvania Monument, you can actually go in here and go up the stairs all the way up to the top and get like a really cool view of everything all around. But they have it closed off. Probably, I don't know whose dog's barking, but probably because of the cold weather, ice, and everything's wet. They don't want anyone to fall down the stairs and stuff. But look at this sunset. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. So this is the Gettysburg National Cemetery, and this is where Lincoln gave his address. And so we're gonna check it out and obviously be respectful. So got a little sign here. Nearly 7,500 soldiers were hastily buried in shallow graves on the battlefield. Wow. All right, let's see. So there's a lot here that I didn't end up showing you guys. So in the museum, there's a crap ton of stuff in there that I didn't put in the video. And the park has so many other things, like tons of different monuments and stuff that I also didn't show. And a lot that we actually just didn't see today. So there's a lot to do and a lot to see here. So I highly recommend you coming yourself and checking it out. But here in the cemetery, I mean, there's just tons of graves everywhere, and it's a little hard to see, but you see very small little gravestones there. And then we got some monuments that we'll check out here in a second, but I mean, there's just graves everywhere. They have these rows here also with people's names on them. They're like grave, you know, pretty much they're gravestones, you know, and they're just all over. There's a bunch of rows here. I mean, there's at least 5 rows here, 5 more over there. It's pretty crazy. Some more graves. But we're gonna swing around here, go check out the monument there, and then down there is another monument we'll check out, and hopefully we can see all the cool monuments here in the cemetery before the sun goes down and we can't see anything. So okay, so we're approaching this first monument here, and they're, like I said, they're just, the gravestones are just lining up the path here. It's real sad, but the monuments and everything are beautiful. And I should have brought hand warmers because they would have been very, very useful right now, especially holding the camera up. My hands are freezing. This monument's actually really cool. These are the little graves that I mentioned. There's just tons of them. We're gonna check this monument out here. This one's huge. pretty crazy. This thing is huge. I mean, look, this is as tall, like this is pretty much up to my chest. It's hard to express and show how tall this monument is on the camera, but it's pretty cool. But I think this was our last stop. Yeah, unfortunately it's the last stop. Luckily we did beat the sun though, but I appreciate you guys checking out the video and coming along with me on this adventure. It was nice to see everything. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave it a like. Subscribe if you guys want to see more videos like this one, or if maybe you're interested in gaming videos. I post gaming videos as well on the channel. And on to the next adventure. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.